Hello students, today we'll start with chapter number 3, give and take. Let me tell you a story first. I hope you'll like it. Once a baby lion lost his way in the jungle. He started crying and called out for his mother. An old deer took pity on him. He took him to his place, but the other deer got really scared. And so did their other friends, rabbits, squirrels, and birds. A lion among us? Oh no, he will eat up our babies. The old deer said, "Don't worry, I will warn him about this." In the morning, the baby lion thanked everyone and started to leave. But a rabbit said, "Wait, he cannot go like this. Let us count to see if he has done any mischief. We should be 240 in all. Let us count." Tillu counted rabbits and deers. There were 27 rabbits and 48 deer. The old deer counted birds and squirrels. There were 124 birds and 38 squirrels. Let's add and find out how many deer and rabbits were there. Number of deer was 48. Number of rabbit 27. 48 means 4 tens and 8 ones. 27 means 2 tens and 7 ones. Now putting all the ones together, we get 15 ones. So 10 ones make 1 tens, and we are left with 5 ones. Now 4 plus 2, 6 tens plus 1 more carried over 10, that is 7. So now putting up together all the tens, we get 7 tens. So total number of deer and rabbit equals to 75. Similarly, we add the number of birds and number of squirrels. Number of birds 124. 1 hundreds, 2 tens and 4 ones. Number of squirrel 38. 0 number of hundreds, 3 number of tens and 8 number of ones. Now putting together all the ones, we get 12 ones, out of which 10 ones makes 1 tens. So we are left with 2. Then putting together the tens, we get 6 tens. And lastly, the hundreds, we get 1 hundreds. So together birds and squirrels were 162 and deer and rabbits were 75. The old deer said, "We were 240 in number. Now how many are we in all?" Can you guess now if the baby lion will go back home? Has the baby lion eaten up any animal? Let us check out. So number of birds and squirrel 162. Number of deer and rabbits 75. Now adding up all the ones, we get 2 plus 5 equals to 7. Now adding up all the tens, that is 6 plus 7, that is 13. So 1 is carried over to 100 as 10 tens becomes 1 hundreds. Now adding up all the hundreds, we get 2. So total number of animals are now 237. So 3 members are missing. 3 animals are missing. Do you think baby lion has done any mischief? You think over it. Let us move on. Let us solve some more problems. How many bulbs? A factory makes 270 bulbs on the first day. On the second day, it makes 123 bulbs. How many bulbs does the factory make all together? Let us solve it. Bulbs made on the first day 270, bulbs made on the second day 123. So adding up all the ones, we get 0 plus 3, that is 3. Adding up all the tens, we get 7 plus 2, 9. Adding up all the hundreds, that is 2 plus 1, that is 3. The sum of both the days are 393 bulbs. Look at the picture carefully. This is Rafi's candle store. The man in the picture is Rafi. He already has 153 candles. As you can see, one box of 100 and one box of 53 candles. So he already has 153 candles. A shopkeeper Rafi had 153 candles. Paras gave him 237 more candles. As you know that Rafi has 153 candles and Paras, this is Paras, he gave him 237 more candles. As you can see, 2 boxes of 100 candles and 1 box of 37 candles. So Paras gave him 237 more candles. How many candles does Rafi have now? So 153 plus 237. So let us solve it. 153 candles and Paras gave him 237 more. So let us add all the ones together. So 3 plus 7 equals to tens, and as you know, 10 ones becomes 1 tens. So we are left with 0. So 10 1 is carried over to tens. Now adding up all the tens, that is 1 plus 5 6 plus 3 9. And adding up all the hundreds, that is 1 plus 2 3. So Rafi have 390 candles now. Work out the following story problems in the same way. Read each problem and say it in your words. Guess the answer before writing it. A train compartment is carrying 132 people. Another compartment is carrying 129 people. In all, how many people are there in both the compartments? So you have to read this problem as well as you have to see it in your words. आप अपने भाषा में भी उसको बोल सकते हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. So let us solve it. In the first compartment there were 132 people. In the second compartment there were 129. So adding up all the ones, that is 9 plus 2, it becomes 11. So 1 is carried over to tens. Now adding up all the tens, that is 1 plus 3 plus 2, that is 6. And adding up all the hundreds, we get 2. So there are 261 people in both the compartments. Shanu found 138 pebbles. Karim found 44 pebbles. How many pebbles did they find in all? So let us add it. Shanu found 138 pebbles. Karim found 44. So let us add all the ones together. That is 8 plus 4. We get it 12. 1 is carried over to tens. Then let us add all the tens. That is 1 plus 3 plus 4. That is 8. And let us add all the hundreds. That is 1. So thus total number of pebbles are 182. A teacher kept a note of which fruit students like in her school. This is what she found. As you can see, this is teacher keeping note. She has a diary and a pen in her hand, as well as she had 2 baskets of fruits, mango and orange. So this is what she found. So 136 girls like oranges and 240 girls like mangoes. 128 boys like oranges and 243 boys like mangoes. Let us add first girls like oranges and mangoes. Total girls are 376. 136 plus 240. Total boys are 371. That is 128 plus 243. Total students who like oranges are 264, and total students who like mangoes are 483. So total number of students in the school are 747. एक बात बता दूं मैं आपको, आप दोनों ही तरफ से टोटल करेंगे तो ये 747 ही आएगा. इफ़ यू ऐड 264 plus 483 then also it is 747, and if you add 376 plus 371 then also you will get 747. Now let us solve some questions. Find out how many students in the school like oranges. कितने बच्चों को ऑरेंज पसंद है. तो फ्रॉम द टेबल वी कैन राइट इट दैट 136 plus 128 that is 264 students in the school like oranges. How many students in the school like mangoes? कितने बच्चों को स्कूल में मैंगोज पसंद है. तो here's how you can write your answer. That is 240 plus 243 that is 483 students in the school like mangoes. All together how many students are there in the school? मतलब स्कूल में टोटल कितने बच्चे हैं. So total number of students in the school, there are 376 plus 371 that is 747 students in the school. Is the number of girls more than 350 or less than 350? So the number of girls is more than 350. 136 plus 240 equals to 376.